find the on-camera host, travel venturer, relounging in the Golden Isles, doing research for her day's activity. So how's it going so far with you, Miss Latham?
Well, absolutely fantastic. Having a best time ever here on the St. Simon's Island. We are going to be going out and doing a little bike riding on the beach today. We're going to be doing a little sunning for a little bit to enjoy the beautiful visual of the ocean. We're going to be doing a little shopping.
How have the beds been?
The beds could not be better.
Yeah.
They were awesome. And the view from our condo, amazing. Oceanfront, listen to the ocean all night long.
Well, enjoy the day.
I'm going to. Here we are at the King and Prince Beach and Golf Resort on beautiful St. Simon's Island, and I just finished taking the most amazing bike ride. This is the way to get around, I'm telling you. They have this great place. I think it's called Ocean Motion up in the corner, and
The King and Prince is an iconic property here on St. Simon's Island, and part of that is because of our unique color, but the architecture too. The King and Prince is a member of Historic Hotels of America, and our historic building is on the National Register of Historic Places. You know, the King and Prince experience is different things to different people. The unique part of this resort is that we're a small resort with under 200 rooms, yet we have so many different types of accommodations.
Welcome back to Where to Play Golf Eco Style. I'm America's #1 golf course rider, Michael Stewart. He's Tim Bona, America's #2 golf course rider, soon to take over for me. Today, though, we are at the beautiful and historic Georgia Golf Trail's historic and beautiful St. Simon's Island. And we're at the King and the Prince Resort. And we've got with us Bud St. Pierre. He's the Director of Sales and Marketing. And Bud, right away, I got to ask you, at breakfast we were talking about there's like two stories of how you got the name the King and the Prince.
Well, it's the original owners of the property. There was two gentlemen who got together. They formed a dance club here on St. Simon's Island. Actually, right out here in the lobby.
A dance club right here?
Dance club.
Okay, all right.
And that's how it became the nickname. They were both nicknamed the King and the Prince. So, hence the name, and it stuck.
And one of the historic hotels in our country, this place. The dancing, the golden era, I mean, just this dynamic coastline out front. What a spot, a spot.
It's amazing. Well, we're fortunate we have this great big blue thing right here.
Yes, we do, and it's changing every day, you say.
Yes, it's great to be part of all the St. Simon's is the great island.
Right.
There's a lot of neat character to it, and we have a special place on the island.
And you were telling us, though, that the sandbars and everything, I mean, it's constantly changing.
Evolving every day. You know, and what's one of the neatest things we see is sunrise in the morning.
Right.
You saw it today.
Right.
The moon rises, but all the neat animals, and it's something special to see when you see little critters out there.
Absolutely historic and just hypnotic coastline. I walked this morning. I've never seen coastline like this. It's the furthest point west on the east coast. So we've got marshes in there, which was strategic to somebody that we really didn't care too much about back in the day, during the war, that is.
Yeah. Well, you know, the marsh, the marsh is kind of the ecosystem that starts out in the ocean.
Right.
Without the marsh, without all the animals growing in the marsh, that's what causes the life to extend out. And we've got in Georgia, there's 99 miles of it. It's 1/3 of the East Coast marsh is right here in Georgia.
So they brought in the Naval Radar Training Center here. Was that before or after we saw the U-boat?
That was right after the U-boat. Right after the U-boat, I realized how strategic this area was. And then we get some great pictures over here, right?
Okay.
Well, let's talk about the golf.
Yeah.
You got beautiful course. I understand it's. Didn't I read it was like #5 in America on buddy trips, something like that?
It was on buddy trips.
All right, describe this course for us. And of course, you're home to 12 over a dozen PGA Tour pros.
Right here, right on the island.
Okay, so tell us why they're here.
Just a great golf. You know what? And I think the teachers that are on the island, I think that's a big part of what attracts them. It's not only just the 12 that live here, but some of the PGA pros that come visit this area. So it's a golf mecca, you know.
And of course, they come out to the to your course. Describe that for us.
Joe Lee designed our course. Rick Maddox is our PGA pro. He's been with us since day one, which is pretty special.
Yeah.
Rick actually walked the land with Joe Lee back in the day. And they, what's unique about it is they have 4 island holes that were carved. When he was looking at the land, he didn't have no land to build, so he found this little island. He said, "What if we go out there?" There's 800 feet of
bridges out there.
Bridges to get out to it.
Really?
Yeah.
So where cotton, indigo, and rice were once king, golf is king now on St. Simons.
And it was a plantation out there.
And you are in the international stage every November. What used to be in McCladrey, the RS. What is it now?
RSM Classic.
RSM Classic comes to the Golden Isles of Georgia.
Now, what's the best way to tour the island? I heard you had some trolley tours. Is that a good way?
It's a fantastic. It gives you a quick 2-hour tour of the island. It shows you all the unique features that are here.
I saw horseshoe trails on the beach today. The horses are on the beach today. Oh my goodness, that's another way to tour this beautiful place.
And by bikes.
Bikes.
You know, you have really hard sand, so it's a great beach to run on or bike
We
on.
saw the families out there this morning, folks. No roller coasters. You come to the Golden Isles. They were out exploring. The kids were getting sand between their toes, under their fingernails, exploring. I mean, you must enjoy seeing that here. Yeah.
I'm always fascinated by the shrimp boats that keep going, get going past. I mean, love to get down on one of those.
All right, we're going to talk about this historic architecture here and what you've done with this magnificent historical place we're sitting in.
Yeah, you know, we've created Eco. We've now have an iconic restaurant on the island. It gives us this oceanfront indoor-outdoor dining. We have a restaurant. This whole area here actually is a great dining spot too. What people like is that there's not just the seated restaurant style. It's the casual little booths.
Absolutely.
It's the little comfortable seating here. It's outdoors. You know, so that's what's really getting our the popularity of the restaurant is doing so well. Plus, it doesn't hurt to have great chefs.
Well, Tim and I are looking forward to getting out on the golf course this afternoon, and I can't thank you enough for joining us. And our tea time awaits, Tim.
Yes, it does.
All right. So
Cheers.
we'll get out there. Thanks.
Great to see you. Thank you guys for being here.
All right.
Randy Weckerly with Where to Play Golf Eco Style and our Where to Play Golf team. Mike and Tim are out playing the course, so today, myself along with Rick Maddox, King of the Prince Golf, and tell me exactly so I get it right.
King of the Prince Golf Course, home of the Hampton Club.
That's a lot for me to say, but it's a beautiful place. And Doug Hollingsworth, who is part of the Georgia Golf Trail, we would like to welcome there. This is one of our last stops in 2 weeks, but wanted to save the best for last. So Rick, tell us a little bit about this hole and a little bit about the King of the Prince.
Well, it's one of the most unique situations probably available today. We have 4 holes out in the marsh that are connected by 800 feet of bridge work, which were built back in 1987 when before the wetlands law came in 89. So we grandfathered in to have what we have. I wanted you to come out to this shot because to me it's probably one of the most dramatic shots that not only reflects everything that the golf course has to offer, but also it's a challenging shot that looks harder than it is, but it really captures everything that we have here.
Yeah, how long is this carry we're going to have our friend?
If you can believe it, it's 167, but we know that Doug can get over fairly easily, so we're not worried.
I don't know.
What's been your favorite experiences being down here? I mean, just, sure.
And Rick's been here since the first day they've opened, too.
Yes,
Really?
Yes.
How many years is that?
That's 26 years.
Holy cow, that's spectacular.
He started when he was 3.
There you go. I knew I liked you, Doug.
That's great.
It's the quality of life. It's been really fun to see it develop. There were only 6 homes inside the development here when I came, and so now it's exploded. The golf course has evolved into probably to me is probably one of the finest layouts in the southeast. And, I believe 7 stars for the first time since '09, and so everything's pointing to the positive direction for us now.
Yeah. So Doug?
In
every life, a little rain must fall.
Oh, well, I tell you one thing. This is going to be a great course to play. I've been here many times and had an opportunity to play. And Rick's right. This is one of the prettiest courses, not only in Georgia, but anywhere in the United States. And we're certainly excited about them being a part of the Georgia Golf Trail. And want to make sure everybody comes on down and plays here with Rick.
Well, I hope so. We really targeted that when we remodeled. We added an extra. We now have 5 sets of tees, and they're all you know, appropriately named so that regardless of the level of player, they can select whatever the slope they're the most comfortable with, and you don't worry about colors. You know, the concept of the old red, white, and blue is gone forever. Now you want to be able to offer everybody the opportunity to play something that fits their game, and we feel like we've done that. So I would hate for you to miss the opportunity to get to play, and our relationship with Doug has been exceptional, and we're excited about the trail as well. So and we think it's going to do nothing but grow now.
Yeah. Well, we're excited, Rick, so thank you very much for being with us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Ben.
Thanks, buddy.
Doug, it's
always a pleasure to see you.
Doug, good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you're gonna cut before I have to hit,
no,
right?
We're gonna let her go. All right.
No, I don't think so.
He forgot to bring a ball?
The back. The back's hurting.
Yeah,
Where's those senior tees?
I've heard some stuff before.
You got the senior tees? How about the lady tees? I don't even care.
That's weak. That is, go in the marsh and find a ball, Doug.
No. I'm sure there's quite a few.
Ourselves in these natural dunes that of course change from year to year, and I'm just getting excited. Yeah, over here taking some pictures and who knows of what.
Don't get off the beaten path.
So Tim, how'd you feel about that?
It was a pointed experience and very acute, very sensual, one that I'll never forget here.
Nice and calm. You could actually go out there on one of those board things, not me, but on one of those board things, you know, so paddle boards, so calm out there.
I'd like to see you on one of those, actually. That'd be a lot of fun.
I would not like to see you out there. I'll probably bump into one of those giant cargo ships.
So I'm very sad to say that I'm leaving St. Simon's Island in Georgia today, and it's really hard to leave here. But I do know one thing, I will be back.
Let's get this over with.
By the end, it'll be like, whose idea was to turn that thing on?
We are rolling. And
We are. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready. 3, 2.
Welcome back to Where to Play Golf Eco Style. I'm Michael Stewart, America's #1 golf course rider.
Wait.
Whoa. What's up?
What?
All right.
Michael, really?
Stop.
This is like the 30-second take.
Come on.
What's up with this? I'm
What?
about up to here.
Have you ever really
Yeah,
taken a
I
look?
know.
I got America's #2 golf course rider out there. So get it right. Take number 39.
Okay. All right. Get going.
Shape up, Michael. Let's get this done.